Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Alright, today we're going to be continuing one of the franchises that I've been watching over the past month and a half, 2 months-ish or so. And we are going to be watching Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Okay, so as I said, I've already done reactions to the original Mad Max and to The Road Warrior. Both excellent. Check those out if you want to see my thoughts on those movies. I have been told by many people in the comments that this movie is not nearly as good as the first two. So we're gonna see. I did see there were some people in the comments though that were pretty strong defenders of this movie and said that I definitely should still react to it and it's enjoyable. I'm gonna check it out. I mentioned in my other reactions that my mother was a big Mad Max fan when I was a kid, and I didn't really see the movies, but they were sort of sometimes on in the background. I didn't really have any recollection of them because I wasn't watching them myself. I was a tiny child. But looking at the cover image for this one, for Beyond Thunderdome, I see Tina Turner in an elaborate getup, and I'm having memories. So I definitely remember this, at least, being on when I was a kid. Yeah, I definitely have recollection of that. I don't know what to expect, but this getup she has on, it's firing neurons in my brain. But I'm excited to watch it, so hopefully you guys will be excited to check it out with me. If you want to have a say in things I watch in the future, head on over to Patreon. I also have full-length reactions, early access to reactions, Patreon exclusive stuff, tons of fun, so I appreciate any support. If you just want to chill here, that's cool too. I appreciate anyone who likes, comments, and subscribes to the channel. I want to get to 100k subscribers and get a silver play button one day is a big, big goal of mine. We're still quite a ways away, but I'm really hoping to get there. All right. Let's watch Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, see what this has in store for us. Here we go. Oh, okay! Tina Turner, yes! Hell yes! Alright, I gotta get it together, sorry. Sorry. It's not like this music is gonna be able to all go up on YouTube anyway. Copyright, so I don't know what I'm enjoying it though. And very appropriate 80s. Coming into our deserty wasteland. Trying to figure out... Oh, those camels? Those are camels. Whoa! Whoa, it was a little airplane? Hey! That's the guy from Road Warrior on the weird little helicopter. Gyro. Guess he upgraded to full-on plane.
And you go straight on.
And has a child. Is this Max that they're stealing camels and a monkey and a whole bunch of stuff from? Oh yeah, it was him. A bit of a step down from the Interceptor, a wagon with camels. Wow, no shoes. Okay, that's pretty bad. Huh. Whoa, look at that hair! He's got full, like, Braveheart hair going on. So, did they throw out the boots and whistle for him? Or did he just find these? No, that's looking pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I see a whole line of people. What the hell is... Barter Town, helping build a better tomorrow. Alright. Trading post. I see that things have continued to devolve post-apocalypse. Okay, so this would definitely imply there was some nuclear war happening previously.
What are you trading?
I'm looking for
No,
something.
look at there.
Or not?
He was driving a team of camp. I got skills. I can trade them.
Sorry, the brothel's full.
like, see? My skills. I could have killed you. Whoop.
If you find him, what then?
I'll ask you to return what's mine.
Let's talk. Come inside.
It's like, now that I've seen that you're crazy and willing to shoot people and decent with guns, I might be able to use you for something. Oh, look at these outfits. Weapons here. Jesus. Alright, we've got... We're carrying a few things. A few weapons. I guarantee he still has at least one more on him. Like a skunk head thing? Were they milking that lady? I know there was some milking going on in Fury Road, which I have seen. That was actually the first Mad Max movie I ever saw. Look at these ridiculous. Look at these outfits. Oh, there he is. Is he holding a fly swatter?
Hey, what do you got these animals? Glorious power steering and no emission control.
Oh my god. He's like, excuse me, you said I would get back my stuff for 24 hours of my time, but my stuff is getting sold off. Wow. That lady's got muscles. Atomic Cafe. Haha. This is a really cool contraption. Smart, right? Get yourself up high where nobody can come in without, you know, great difficulty.
Looking for a deal.
There she is. Auntie.
He's quick.
And Bob, do you think you can do it?
Do what?
Maybe.
Look at the shoulders.
And what did you do before all this?
I was a cop. A driver.
Before this. I wonder how long it's been.
One day cock of the walk, next to feather dust. Play something ton-ton. Something tragic.
Interesting turn of phrase.
Do you know who I was? Nobody. This nobody had a chance to be somebody. So much for history. Anyway, water? Fruit?
Fruit. Wow, that's probably quite the rare commodity. Jesus, look at her outfit. Uh-oh. Damn, wasted all the fruit. Oh! Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, I told you he still had at least one weapon. I told you.
Congratulations. You're the first to survive the audition.
Oh, interesting. Okay, whatever she wants him to do cannot be, cannot be very easy.
Look around, mister. All this I built.
Queen of Barter Town, huh?
Where there was desert, now there's a town. I'll do anything to protect it.
And you need him to help protect it?
Today is necessary to kill a man.
What do you pay?
I'll re-equip you.
Why me? You got warriors, you got weapons, you just give me
Yeah.
We are dealing with subtleties here.
The reasons don't concern you, just the conditions. Do you want
I
the
mean,
deal or not?
yes. He's gonna take it.
The first is that no one knows you're working
Oh
for Auntie.
boy.
You hit him, you go.
Alright, so she wants someone dead that no one can find out that she wanted him dead.
The second is it's a fair fight.
It's a fight,
Who's the bunny?
so it's politics. What the
Call it Underworld. It's where Barter Town gets its energy.
Underworld?
What, oil, natural gas?
Pigs.
Bullshit.
Pig shit.
Pig shit is how you fuel everything?
All run by a high-powered gas called methane. Methane comes from pig shit.
Interesting.
I see a big guy giving a little guy a piggyback.
Master Blaster.
Master Blaster.
The little one is called Master. He's the brain. He runs Underworld. The other one,
Blaster?
together they can be very powerful.
Oh! Master Blaster is causing her some
Want
problems.
to keep the brain, dump the body.
Interesting.
He can beat most men with his breath.
I want to get a closer look at him. How do I get in there?
You can shovel shit, can't you?
So they want him to kill Blaster, the big guy, and not kill Brain, not kill the little guy. No! Isn't that his little monkey friend?
Let's talk! Come on, free man. Come up a convict.
How long are you in for?
I had to feed the kids. Only alive for 2-3 years.
Jesus! Alright, so prisoners are forced to work in the underground, and killing a pig is a very serious crime because they're useful for fuel. Why is he torturing the monkey?
One mistake, it'll blow the crap out of this. Literally.
Think
Literally.
what to do.
I understood that reference.
I'll disconnect the battery.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
You smart.
That's my vehicle.
Disarm.
How much?
No trade. Do. Fetch.
Fetch! Oh!
Me order. Me master.
Master Blaster!
Run Barter Town.
Sure, that's why I live in shed.
That's it. Energy.
Isn't Auntie running Barter Town? Alright, so I see why she wants him dead.
Sure, be fairy princess.
Embargo on.
Embargo on? Wait, so he's gonna stop anyone from getting fuel because Max won't do what he says?
Embargo on. 8 pounds home.
I see. This is definitely why she needs him dead. He is a little power tripper.
Who run Barter Town?
Damn it. I told you no more embargoes.
More blaster.
Who run Barter Town? Master Blaster runs Barter Town.
Lift embargo.
Oh, nah. Yeah, he definitely has to go. She's like, I built all of this up. Now back to choking you.
Foot and face. Disarm.
It's like, alright, how am I gonna kill that? The noise, oh! Aha, a weakness, a weakness. I mean, this seems like your chance, man.
Hey, mister. What are you laying?
It's like, bro, shut up!
I want my camels, my vehicle, food, water, methane.
Deal.
Okay, you said a fair fight.
2 men. Hand to hand. No jury, no appeal, no parole.
Oh!
2 men enter.
Oh! I've heard that before. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Okay, alright. As long as he's got his whistle. Seems like everyone's got plenty of alcohol. Oh, here we go.
And I want it back.
Like, give me back my vehicle and my monkey. Oh.
3 seconds. Break neck. 2.
Gotta follow the law. Can't just break the neck. You gotta fight.
Listen to the law.
Auntie, 2 men in dispute.
Oh, that she looks sick.
Us suffer bad. Us want justice. We want Thunderdome.
Of course he's calling for it because he thinks that he'll win.
Thunderdome.
Oh god. Their gladiatorial combat. Oh, that's why it's like that. Oh shit. Okay, that's actually pretty cool that they climb all over the sides and watch. Yeah. Keep that whistle.
Welcome to another edition of Thunderdome.
Yeah! Apocalypse WWE to the death. Well, this is fun. The spinning.
This is the truth of it. Fighting leads to killing, and killing gets to warring. Everyone talking about hard rain.
Acid rain.
Now when men get to fighting, it happens here.
I mean, it makes logical sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, dying times are here.
You know him, you love him. He's Blaster.
Death on foot.
Challenger, direct from out of the wasteland. It's the man with no
The man with no name. Whoa. What the hell? They chain you up to the sides first? Hey! Hey, Hey, even the underground slave prisoners get to watch. Whoa, what is this? Can you just throw weapons into them? Oh. You're on like a... Oh! You can bounce up and try to get the weapons?
Get to the weapons, use them any way you can. I know you won't break the rules. There aren't any.
Oh my god!
Prepare!
This is crazy. They get them on these little harnesses so they can bounce and fly around to grab the weapons that other people just hang up in random places. Oh! I did not expect this fight to be so aerial. Ah! God, better watch out. He doesn't just snap your leg. Might need the whistle. Yeah, so far it's looking pretty one-sided. Woo! Oh! Oh my god! He's like, please get the whistle! He's gonna drop it. He's gonna drop that fucking... See? I told you he was gonna drop the whistle! Bro. Now he's gonna try and crush you to death! No! Alright, Max. You're gonna have to figure something out here, man. Because you gotta get to that whistle. Oh my god! I didn't even think about that fact. Just random people on the outside getting killed. Chainsaw is crazy. Uh-oh. Give a guy a chainsaw with like hardly any fuel in it? I mean, if it wasn't for the fighting to the death part and all the weapons, it would be kind of fun. Just this bouncing around. Ooh! Now find your whistle! Ooh! A hammer! Yes! Here we go! Here we go! Now you gotta just get one of these weapons and kill him while you're whistling. Here we go. Ooh! Ooh! No! You can't kill... Oh no! No, he can't do it. No, that'd be... No. Yeah, exactly. He can't do it. Oh.
Kill him! No! No! Look at his face!
Yeah, that's true. It's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
It's not. Master's the one that should have to pay.
This wasn't part of the deal.
Did she know? Uh-oh. Whoops.
What do you mean, deal?
You must have tasted it. It was in your hands.
Now she's his enemy. They're gonna kill him? Oh.
No. No.
Oh. You think they're just gonna let you go when you... Nah.
2 men enter! 1 man leaves! 2 men enter!
Alright. You guys coming in clutch? Like, she has to let him go now. At least for the moment. I apologize to the prisoner guy. Saved his life. Oh!
You think I don't know the law? Wasn't it me who wrote it?
I mean, technically he did.
We had a deal. And the law says, bust the deal, face the wheel.
Oh no, what is the wheel? Oh, it's like a wheel of luck? Chance?
All our lives hang by a thread.
Man, they sure know how to entertain people.
A flip of the coin. A turn of the wheel.
What are some of our options on here? Are any of them remotely not terrible? Underworld, Auntie's Choice, Hard Labor, Death. Those are some of the ones I saw. This cool shot with the light and the sound of the creaking. What the f is Gulag? I mean, I understand the concept of a gulag like Russia, but I feel like this must be something different. Wow, that's cool with the pink. She seems happy with this result. They're just sending him out into the desert on the back of a horse. What the f- Would that, like, to shame him or something? I mean, this just seems like a poor decision. Like, certainly this gives him more of an opportunity of survival than a lot of the other things, right? Those horses are smart. Alright, it might chase that for a while, but it's gonna figure it out. It's not just gonna run forever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Fix it.
You run, Barter Town.
You fix it.
You fix.
No! Stop this!
Oh no!
You wanna use him? I'll kill him. Bring him up.
Love how she's got the shoulders for every outfit.
Do what Iron Bar says.
I will. I will. Yeah.
Oh, you got the monkey? This monkey's a star. A star, I say, a star! He sent him out into the desert with water for Max. Oh, poor horsey. Took you long enough. Whoa! That's a problem. Jesus! Oh my god! I really got jump scared by the monkey. Look! A hero! Now make sure you give some of that water to the monkey. Jeez. I don't think I know enough about the geography of Australia. There are desert environments, yes. Oof. Look at his skin. And what do we have here? Rescue? Our salvation? I really like the coloring of this. Huh. Lizard! Whoa. Alright, we're getting out of the desert now. Ooh! Well, this looks nice.
Then look, I pointed him. It's Captain Walker.
Captain Walker? Who do you think he is? Are they all children? This kid's got some sort of, like, computer part as a chest piece. I mean, this looks like a very idyllic environment here, compared to the desert.
What's his talk?
He ain't made no word stuff. It's a long track. Maybe he's burnt out.
Maybe.
Oh my god. They're spinning a record to, like, trying to communicate? Oh my god. Oh my god. And they've got the, like, headphones.
Is anybody out there? Can you read me, Walker?
They're chanting Walker.
What's up, Doc?
Just things that remain in the aftermath of the apocalypse, that these kids would have no idea what any of them are or what they mean. This also leads me back to what I was asking before, and wondering, I should say, is like, how long has it been? Hey, there's our monkey friend! Oh, she's cutting his hair? Whoops! Stay calm. Oh, well, oh, never mind. This... They're like, he's like, why do you think I can fly? What the hell? Okay, kids, you're weirding me out a little. Oh my god, all they do is... Okay, so we got some teenage-ish ones. So these must be the leaders. How'd we end up in this all-children group? What happened to the parents?
Who are you? Who do you think I am?
I think you'd be testing us.
You reckon we've been slack?
Uh-oh. I'm so curious.
I be first tracker, and time's past count I done the tell.
The tell.
It's the story of us all. Because what you hears today, you gotta tell the birthed.
The birthed.
I'm looking behind us now. I sees the end, what with the start. It's poxiclips full of pain.
Alright, that definitely seems like some nuclear explosions. Poxiclips. Is she making a TV? Is that what that is? A TV set?
It were full-on winter, and Mr. Dead chasing 'em all. He gathers up a gang, takes to the air, and flies the sky.
Oh.
Others reckon it were a gang called Turbulence.
Huh. There's a pilot on a big plane that a bunch of people got into to fly away from the nuclear war.
Some had been jumped by Mr. Dead, but some had got the luck. One look and they's got the hots for it.
Well, it is beautiful.
And they says, we don't need the knowing. We can live here.
So, settle here. Give up.
And keeps counting. They gets to missing.
About the past.
And they does the pictures, so they'd remember all the knowing
oh my God.
that they'd lost.
This is just stuff that was on the plane that crashed, and it's become, like, legendary.
Remember this? Remember this?
They think he's the pilot of that flight. Not quite.
And that with them, the great leaving.
Y'all left the children behind?
And Captain Walker hollered, wait, one of us will come.
They left their kids behind to go out and try to find help. And it's been oh, I see. The hair that did it. Like, so, unfortunately, this band of children think you are their salvation.
We's ready now.
Oh no.
Take us home.
There is no home, guys. There's nowhere to go. This place that you're living actually does seem much better than most.
We kept it straight. It's all there, ain't it?
Well, what are we waiting for?
That ain't me. You got the wrong guy.
We gotta see tomorrow morning.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist anymore, kiddos.
Places like these are cities. They were called cities. Now there's lots of them.
Cities.
But then this porky eclipse happened, and it's all finished. It just isn't there anymore. You got to understand that this is home, and there's no Tomorrowland, and I ain't Captain Walker.
I mean, you could have broke it to them like a little. What is this? They're gonna take this as like some sort of sign?
This is it!
Oh no. What? This is what? I'm taking it as some sort of sign of something. A plane. Oh. They think because it's windy that they can fly? Oh, that's sad, man. That's sad. These poor kids. And I'm presuming all the adults that went out to, like, search for something just got killed. These poor kids. Jesus. Like, what could he ever say to them that would make them abandon what they believed for their whole lives, presumably? And they think that you just stand on the wings. Poor kids.
Who's coming? Who's pulling on a leaving?
There ain't gonna be no leavings.
There weren't no skywriting. There ain't gonna be no salvage. This here's on Tomorrow
Yes. Full of your program.
I mean, there are other things out there, for sure.
So he must have slugged it out on foot. If he can get here.
But you don't... This is much better than anywhere that you could walk to.
So why can't we? That's the trick of it. Who's coming?
Oh...
When you's finding him, you were half jumped by Mr. Dead. Nobody's saying it ain't a hard slog. We knows that now.
You slog out there to nothing.
Worse than nothing. The first place you'll find is a sleaze pit called Barter Town. Now, if the earth doesn't swallow you up first...
It's not a place you want to go. Oh, God.
Listen to him!
We've done that. He's got word stuff from his ass to his mouth. Whoever's got the juice, can track with us.
Oh, kids. Ah. Now what's he gonna do? He can't just let these kids wander off to Barter Town alone.
Relax.
Oh! He's like, here, this is what this really is, by the way. Yeah, this is what you don't even know. You have no idea what you're going out towards.
I'm the guy that keeps Mr. Dead in his pocket. And I say we're gonna stay here.
Keep tracking.
Well, that didn't work. She's stubborn. This strategy is not working. What? He just punched that girl in the face. I mean, he's trying to save their lives.
Get the others.
He's trying to save their lives, but I feel like you could have done a better job. Like, what is this? Do you have to gag them? How about try a little more persuasion?
They're gone. You gotta get him back. Come on. Oh, you gotta help me. Come on, you gotta help me get him back.
See, you should have tried some persuasion.
How long?
Half a night, maybe less.
You gotta get him back. You gotta capture him.
Stop with the captain. Stop.
I mean, you can't just let those kids go out there and die.
As much water as I can
Yes!
carry.
Let's go, man. Proud of you. Proud of you. Proud of you. Can't just let those kids go out there and die.
What are you doing?
I was coming salvage for my buddies.
Salvage. Oh, God. I'm gonna run into Barter Town. You know, maybe I'm totally off base here. Maybe the people of Barter Town will be like, oh my God, children. We are adults. We should take care of you. Yeah, I'm totally buying that shit. Jesus, kid.
He holds his own, okay?
Oh my God, you're bringing this tiny child. He holds his own. Immediately cuts to him carrying the kid. That's pretty. Hey, their thing. Oh. Oh, the sand pit thing! This is supposed to be quicksand. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, God. Is that kid dead? Oh, oh my God. I didn't expect the kid to actually die. The hell is wrong with me? It's Mad Max movie. The first one, his literal baby got ran over by psychos on motorcycles. What am I thinking? Of course a kid can die. Alright, where are you sneaking off to? I love these shots.
Is it Tomorrowland?
No.
Barter Town.
It's our only chance.
Just sneak it in.
Wait, stick together. It's the...
He's like, so just so you know, the people here are led by someone that hates me.
Head for the light.
They are the ones that put me out there in the desert.
Where are the others?
They gone ahead.
Gone ahead where?
What are we doing?
Yes. What is the plan?
In here. This is jerkin time.
There's a little guy. He's...
Oh, right. Master might help them. Oh, damn.
It's It's him, Captain.
Oh, damn.
Where are the others?
Out there.
What? Oh my god, they just want to like pet the piggies? Oh, it's him. Alright, so are you two like the equivalent of each other in child and adult worlds? What the hell is this? Is this some sort of feats of strength? No! 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 These kids do not listen at all.
Okay, screw, let's go!
Bro just lost his mind and started shooting at children immediately! Oh, damn. They killed the muscle lady. Hey! Well, this whole thing is going swimmingly so far. You don't gotta kick the pigs. Oh.
Remember, no matter where you go, there you are.
It's a good distraction. Oh, that's a pig shit! Oh, it's feed. Okay. Oh! Oh! So what exactly is the plan now? Like, bro, get back here! I need to kill you! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Reinforcements! Oh, right. Right. Uh-oh. She's about to be picked. Dun 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 dun. He survived. Oh! Into the pig shit. Uh-oh. Okay, so is this going to just... Yes. Alright, this answers my question. This is just gonna completely destroy their underground. So much for Barter Town. Run, free piggies! Oh, they actually, they had it pretty good here. Honestly, the pigs. I get... The camels! Gee! I mean, this actually does kind of suck. Like, this is destroying Barter Town, like, even though Auntie, like, did some shit, does not seem ideal.
Where are you gonna hide? Listen to me! Find the little man!
Oh.
Bring him back to me!
Oh.
We will rebuild!
I mean, you would have to.
For those who took him, no mercy.
No mercy for the children? Oh shit, it's chase time, huh? You know that this... What are these vehicles? You know there had to be chase scenes in a Mad Max movie. It's like, maybe I should drive.
So what?
Yeah, where are you going?
Plan! Right, no plan!
Plan? Oh my god. They're just taking everything out when he puts it back in.
Skyfish, look. It's gotta be.
It is. It is.
This is Donna Fox X-ray.
Donna Fox X-ray.
Come in.
Come in, please.
Donna Fox X-ray.
Come in, over. Do you read?
Not like that, kiddos. He's gonna play for them.
Welcome. Now repeat after me. Bonjour.
It's French. It's French lessons. Yeah, there's some issues. Oh my god. Just look at all these guys out here chasing all these kids. Ah! Ah! Why does this movie keep jump scaring me? What is with the cowhide? Alright, we got a vehicle. An interesting vehicle. She's riding a motorcycle? Jeez. How many times did one man get hit with a frying pan? And that was a cool looking shot. Look at this crazy contraption that they're chasing. Whoop. Hey, killer! Oh no. Whoop. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. No way! How is he not dead? How is he not dead after that explosion? Woo! Look at this little suit! Yeah, hey, Auntie, do you notice that these are a bunch of kids? Oh, to separate. This is not good. Uh-oh. You'll be alright? Did she think that they kidnapped him? Whoop. Dude, how are you alive? The amount of crazy shit that stunt guys had to do in this? Yeah, that's not so good. Damn, stunt man, you're impressing me. No, why would you turn around? You know they're uh-oh. Whoops.
We're gonna count to 3. 1.
Hey, that's honestly better. It's honestly better. Uh-oh, what's ahead? The hell? What am I even looking at? A little kid.
This is a stick-up! Anybody moves, and the dead man...
The plane guy that stole his shit before! Oh,
I think we're all dead, mate!
Right? That's his kid, right? Is this like a secret hiding place? Oh shit! Wow, that's cool. This is where the plane guy lives, and wow! Oh wow!
Get in the plane!
Get in the plane?
I warned you that!
Follow me!
You! Me? You got a plane.
I have?
Yeah. You do.
It might just save your life.
You will?
I'm sorry, so is he a different character then? Are they all actually going to be able to fit on there? Wow. Wow.
What's the problem? We're not gonna get...
Too heavy?
We're overloaded!
You gotta make the sacrifice, Max! You're too heavy. Oh, look at how much stuff he had. I can't believe that guy is still alive. Uh-oh. No, that's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, hell yeah! Good job! Uh-oh.
There's not enough runway.
We haven't got any choice. It will
Like, exactly what do you mean by there will be? You gotta clear some of the way? Oh, yeah. Just making little noises. Wow. Now that time he had to die, right? Like, he has to be dead that time. There they go. So, are they gonna find their way back to the little tribal paradise place? They did it! The kids got to fly. Dude. You gotta be dead this time, right?
Ain't we a pair, Raggedy Man?
She's just leaving.
Goodbye, soldier.
Well, that's pretty funny. Hey, she kind of liked him the whole time, I have to say. She kind of liked him the whole time. Very interesting character. His outfit in this is crazy. Oh. See, flying past some of the things that they saw pictures of before and how it, you know, isn't there anymore. Yeah, yep. See? This is not where you want to be. The place where you were was definitely much nicer.
One look, and we knew we'd got it straight. Time counts, and keeps counting. We gotta travel it, and there ain't nobody knows where it's gonna lead. But most of all, we remembers the man who finded it.
Oh, wow.
Him that came the salvage.
The salvage.
Not just for him, but for all of them that are still out there. When they sees the distant light, and they'll be coming home.
That was a cool shot at the end. Okay, guys, that was Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, or Mad Max 3. Where to begin here? So first of all, I will say, out of the 3 movies, Mad Max movies with Mel Gibson, I think this is definitely the, how do I put this? The least, interesting of the 3 films. Probably the least, I don't want to say well-made, because of course they had more available to them here than they did in the original Mad Max. But of the 3, it's probably, I don't even want to say worst, because it's not bad. I actually really enjoyed this movie. But I think that it's definitely, if you were to rank them in terms of the strength of the movie itself, let's say that, I think you'd have to go The Road Warrior, then the original Mad Max, and then Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. And again, this is leaving Fury Road out of the picture, but just focusing on these 3, the original ones with Mel Gibson. That being said, I certainly did enjoy this a lot more than people kind of seem to suggest that I would. Though I do definitely get why some people would not be a fan of this one in comparison to the first 2. So first of all, I believe this movie is PG-13, where the other ones were R. And you could definitely see that in like the type of violence that's carried out, the way it's shown, the way it's portrayed. This is certainly a much more family friendly, I guess you could say, although I don't know if I would say that, go that far, but there's definitely it leans more into the comedic elements than the previous ones, and even the violence is more tempered, I'd say. Yeah. And of course, part of that has to do with the kids, but even the parts that, even the scenes that don't focus on the kids or include the kids, is to some degree, like, less violent. Like, if you would just think of both the first and second movie, you had incidents of the villains basically, we saw them rape a woman to death. We saw them run over a woman and child with bikes in the first one. We saw some pretty horrific, gruesome things. And in this one, not so much, right? Even though there was like crazy action stuff, it certainly didn't have that same feeling. So I could see how if people were really more into that element of Mad Max from the first 2, how they would look at this and be like, this is much different in tone, and maybe they wouldn't be a fan of that. But I also do think it's kind of interesting if you think of it in terms of the three movies, because the first one, and I talked about this in my last reaction, Mad Max reaction sum up for Road Warrior. The first one was very much the, like, we're in the middle of society falling apart. Like, it's begun falling apart. It's not completely post-apocalyptic yet. It's where people are still trying to cling on to some semblance of what was. And you're just starting to see the horror of what can be, right? And it's suggesting of the horror of what's to come. And it ends with Max basically giving in to the darker impulses and dark side of himself after having lost everything and just going out into the wasteland. The second one is we're right in it. We're now definitely in post-apocalyptic land, and people are trying to make a go of it, but it's brutal and callous, and there are roving gangs of violent people, and everyone's like out for gasoline and, you know, resources, whatever they can find, and it's just struggles to the death. And so, and then you did have, like, Max getting a little bit of, I don't want to say hope, but in the second one at the end, you know, he helps the people to get away. You know, he does a good thing. He goes from the guy that just sat back and watched while the woman got raped to death and was not going to interfere, and he's like, no, not any part of it, to actually helping some. And so you could say kind of starting to get a little bit of his humanity back, but ultimately he still, you know, didn't want to go with those people. He's still off on his own and back to being who he's become, right? And this one, you could look at it as kind of like the upswing, sort of, right? About people trying to rebuild. Because even though Barter Town was not a great place and Auntie did some bad shit, she's not like the villains in the first two, right? She did make a place in Barter Town that, like, they were trying to have people be able to trade things and live a more, like, peaceful existence. And it wasn't great. There was some seriously bad stuff. But even the concept of Thunderdome was, like, the idea that you do this so that you stop any conflict one-on-one so that it doesn't spread to become a big groups versus groups violence. And then, you know, even they were trying to rebuild something. And she even said after it was blown up, we'll still rebuild. And then the same thing with the kids. First, you see that they have, like, built something in their little paradise land, based on what they know. And then at the end, the implication being that those of them that flew away did actually end up staying in the remains of the city and try to rebuild something else there too. So there is, even though Max doesn't go with them, and we last see him walking off into the desert again, off in the wastelands on his own, the idea is more of like a upswing, right? So it's like the first Mad Max, we're devolving into just madness and horror. And the second one is the middle of the madness and horror. And there's a little tiny breath of relief at the end, but it's still mostly stuck in, they're in the midst of the apocalypse. And people just, you know, dealing with it. And the third one is people trying to rebuild, so coming out of it. And so I guess you could look at it as the less gruesome, less violent, more optimistic, kind of whimsical tone of this one could align with that. And in that way, I think that it is interesting. Though again, like I said, I can definitely see why people who really enjoyed the much darker tone of the first two would be put off by some of the lighter things in this. The kid stuff, I feel like is probably what people would dislike the most. So for me, I don't know if it's just nostalgia. Like when I was a kid, I watched the movie Hook a lot, and I had a lot of that feeling. Like they're like Lost Boys, basically, and I don't know that maybe the nostalgia made that kind of cute and not so bad to be. But again, I can see it's very, very different. I would say the coolest parts are definitely in Barter Town and Thunderdome in particular. There were things that surprised me that I didn't see coming. I think Auntie is a very interesting character. Because, like I said, she's a villain, but she's not like a typical villain. She tries to have Master Blaster killed, so that she can retain her power, and she tries to rope Max into it, for that purpose. And we see that when we saw who Blaster was, why that's bad. And ultimately they end up rescuing Master and being on his side. But he was kind of being a dick before that, right? He was kind of power hungry. Like, you can also sort of see her point of view. Yeah, it was... Neither one of them are good guys, Master or Auntie. And they both do bad shit. Like, ultimately, you know, Master, he maybe cared about Blaster, but he was still using him. And I guess him apologizing at the end and realizing it was his fault is kind of a turning point there. But even so, the point being, she's not like a typical villain. She's more just an antagonist, right? And so it makes sense to me why at the end she ultimately lets him go. She was just trying to get Master back, and primarily for the purpose of rebuilding, because she feels like his knowledge is important. But, like, once that was off the table, she didn't, like, double down on just trying to kill Max. And part of it, like, I think she just kind of liked him and has some respect for what went down, but... Yeah. So she definitely is an interesting and fun character, and I thought Tina Turner was really cool and looked badass the whole time. I definitely had fun with it. I'm very curious about the captain. I have to conclude, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I have to conclude that he actually is a different character than, because that is the same actor that played the pilot that was kind of Max's buddy partner there in Road Warrior. But, you know, they didn't talk about that at all. They didn't, other than the moment of like recognition, which could have just been from him stealing his stuff at the beginning. There was no discussion of them knowing each other, and he certainly acted differently. So it's interesting. I don't know. It seems like he's a different character, even though he's also a pilot. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that. But I feel like he must be a different character. But I don't know. I guess the thing is about these Mad Max movies that I'm understanding from watching them, and this also ties into Fury Road, which, like I said, is the first Mad Max movie that I actually ever saw, is that they're more like fables. They're like the tales that the Savannah was telling and that the kids were telling, right? That get passed on over time. They're not a historical representation. And even Max, you don't know, like, the stories that are told about him, if they're all, like, the same person ultimately. Is the Max that we saw in Fury Road really the same Max that had a wife and baby that were run over? Or are they just, you know, all ascribed to this kind of legendary character? And if you look at it in that way, you could kind of look at it as almost though these two pilot guys also are just these character archetypes. And it could be, and it's interesting that, like maybe he casts the same actor on purpose in those two roles because of that idea. I don't know. And this also comes down to, like, you guys told me after I watched the first one that the guy that played Toe Cutter actually plays Immortan Joe in Fury Road, so he did the same thing. So maybe that, again, is intentional because they're just these fable archetypes, right? I have to think a little bit more about that, but I guess that's what I'm going to have to conclude, because I don't think it's the same character, because they didn't have any conversations. Like, the character that existed in Road Warrior would have definitely talked to Max about, like, where have you been? Here's everything I've done, you know? He wouldn't just, yeah. So I have to conclude they're different characters, but... So I do have to say, out of the three, I think this was the least strong, but I definitely enjoyed it more than people made me think that I would. And it had a little bit of an optimistic tone, so that story progression I talked about between the movies I think is interesting. I'm curious to know where Fury Road fits in. Like, I guess it doesn't really have to fit in, right? Because there's no real timeline. So the only one I haven't seen then is Furiosa. So I definitely think I should watch that, even though there shouldn't be any Max in it, but that's okay because Furiosa is a cool character. So I'm definitely interested to check that out too. But you guys will have to let me know if you want me to do a reaction to that as well. But all right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. Love to hear your thoughts, questions, comments, anything. Leave them down below. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.